Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I will share with you Bitcoin analysis. We are going to make a breakdown. I posted this analysis also 2 days ago. We don't have big development so far, but again I'm expecting for a bigger bearish wave. Also, I would really appreciate if you don't make such strange comments from some members of the community. I may shut up, but will the market shut up for the next movement? So let's be polite in what we are doing. I'm going to share on details. So let's break this down from a higher time frame perspective. I shared Bitcoin also before when it was at this point. We're looking at for wedge pattern. As you can see, it was posted on August 26th. The price created this pattern, faced a double top, and it reached both of our targets. The problem that I see at this moment is that the first one was this bearish pattern that initiated the bearish movement. We are in another bearish pattern, but so far we have also a very strong structure zone on the daily chart. So we can see that we have a strong resistance here. If we are going to move on higher time frame, on the weekly time frame, what we can see is that Bitcoin is about to test a very strong area. 76,400 looks very strong. It can be possible that the price can create this type of movement as a type of head and shoulder pattern, and after confirmation we may see a bearish movement. So it has higher chances of happening. However, so far we have to be careful. We are still on this bearish wave, and this is a very strong zone. So only a breakdown from this area, the price continues to move lower at this moment. So if it makes this movement, it can continue to decline further. The problem that I see with the current movement is that we are also in a higher and a bigger bearish pattern. We can see this type of channel pattern from the top. Remains possible the possibility that the Bitcoin can move in this area. It can take a small pause, not something very big, before it moves lower. So both these scenarios are possible. An aggressive sell-off, or probably a sell-off that may initiate after an accumulation near to the zone, and it can continue to go down further again. So we have to be careful, but we are near to something very big this time. I'm not clear why or how it may happen, but this is the situation. The bullish movement will start only if Bitcoin will break the top, and probably it makes an accumulation to show that it's holding very strong, and probably later it can start the movement. For now, I see only this bearish movement that is taking shape. If I'm going to break this down again on a lower time frame, here we have the daily time frame. We are below the wedge pattern, which is still bearish. We are also below the 4-hour pattern, which is bearish. So even if we see Bitcoin to rise a bit higher, I don't see any change in trend yet. So the 4-hour trend is still down, and we have to be very careful. So overall, it's taking a bearish shape, despite that it can make also a more complex movement. So it can be possible, it can come down to this zone, and probably this is going to be something very complex like this pattern here. So that is why we have to be careful. However, considering the shape and how big is this wedge pattern, I think that the chances for Bitcoin to decline in this way are very high at this moment. So this is what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. The chances are that if this bearish movement starts from where it is now, a breakdown from this area which is very, very strong. It corresponds also to the weekly zone. It has chances to push Bitcoin to near to the other structure support zone near to 50,000. That is why this time this pattern can be a pattern of very high importance. So this is overall what I'm looking at. Everything corresponds to bearish movement. All the patterns are well positioned for a bigger bearish movement. So for long positions, if you are holding long positions on Bitcoin, I think that it would be better if you be careful and get out of the trade. However, this is only my opinion. It's not a financial advice at all. I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and follow. Bye bye.